Hello everyone, welcome back. Today we're going to create this fabulous Easy Sew Peplum belt, which you can use to help accentuate your waist and hips. Let's get started. We're going to use the Peplum belt sewing pattern available at katkow.net or on my Etsy shop linked below. This pattern comes in sizes extra small to 4X. Our unique sizes are made for drag queens, however anyone can wear them, so please be sure to check out our size chart to find the size that's right for you. Once you've downloaded the pattern, you simply want to print it out. For more information on printer settings and how to assemble your pattern, please click on this video linked at the top. We then want to trim the margins of each page using a paper trimmer. Line up the pages by number and tape them together. You'll then want to cut out your size according to our size chart. You should then be left with one peplum piece, which we will use to cut 4 pieces of fabric, and one waistband piece, which we would use to cut 1 waistband on a fold. You want to use a thick or heavy non-stretch fabric for this pattern. I like to use a vinyl or PVC style fabric. This is a reflective vinyl. You're going to need some non-stick needles as well as a Teflon foot, or you can just tape some magic tape on the bottom of your presser foot, and that will keep the vinyl from sticking to the base of your machine. You're also going to need some sewing clips since we don't want to puncture the vinyl with pins. We can then use the paper pattern pieces to cut out our vinyl. For the waistband, I'm just going to stack those side by side to create one long waistband instead of cutting it on a fold. And then we're going to cut 4 pieces of the peplum shape. So you should be left with 1 waistband and 4 peplum pieces. We're then going to stack 2 peplum pieces together, right sides facing each other, and repeat for the other 2. We're then going to sew 2 of the peplums together along one side only, using a 1/2 inch seam allowance. Then repeat for the other 2 peplums. You should then be left with 2 peplum pieces. We're then going to stack those together, right sides facing each other, and sew them with a 1/2 inch seam allowance, creating one long peplum piece. We're then going to want to top stitch the excess seam fabric on both sides of the seam. I like to use clips to help flatten out the excess fabric. We're then going to fold the belt or waistband vertically in half on the right side of the fabric to sew the ends together. Then trim the corners so we could flip the waist belt inside out. Then add clips along the outside fold of the waist belt. You're then going to want to top stitch around the sides and the fold of the waist belt. The bottom of the waist belt should remain unsewn. We're then going to lay out the long peplum piece and start to clip the upside down waist belt, clipping only one layer to the top edge of the peplum. Your waist belt should be longer than the total peplum length, only on one end of the belt. This is going to allow us to add snaps later. We're then going to sew the long peplum to the waist belt. Make sure the peplum is only being sewn to one layer of the belt because we're going to end up sandwiching the top of the peplum fabric in between the 2 belt layers. You can now flip in the peplum fabric in between the 2 layers of the waist belt. We're then going to top stitch the bottom edge of the waist belt. Do not top stitch the excess belt fabric, only top stitch where the peplum fabric begins and ends. Now you can fold in the excess fabric of the waist belt that is not attached to the peplum. you may need to break the seams here and clip some of the fabric so that you can fold it in, allowing you to top stitch around the sides and the bottom. You can then trim any excess fabric along the bottom of the waist belt. We can now install snaps to the waist belt. Measure the garment around your waist to find where it's comfortable to install the snaps. Use the instructions of your tool to install the male and female snaps. I like to use 2 pairs of snaps for this belt. For the last step, we want to use a bias tape to hem along the bottom of the peplum belt. You can use a double folded bias tape. I unfortunately only have a single fold, so I have to iron it to create that double fold. Then clip the bias tape along the side and bottom edges of the peplum belt, and then sew it with a straight stitch. And here's the finished belt. I love the flared silhouette it gives to my shape, and it's easy to snap on and off for tearaways or reveals. If you create this belt, please tag @Katkow or @I'mSourMandy. And if you're interested in this bustier or leggings pattern, please check out the videos I have for those on my channel. Thank you for watching, and please like and subscribe. Bye everyone!